Hey there, welcome back. Let's continue our journey from where we left. Let's go ahead and get started. All right. So if in Nginx we write location and then slash backend or maybe slash API slash admin prodhan slash let's write code, we have to write that exact word after the domain. Why? So that Nginx understand, okay, this request should be served or processed by the backend. Because why? Because he mentioned the name backend. He mentioned the name, what is exactly written in that Nginx file. So we have to provide the name here and it should be 100% match. All right. So backend so far good. Now we have to say let's write code. Oh, great. Let's enter and see what happened. It will say cannot get backend. Let's write code. But why? I have a route called let's write code, right? Okay. Let me tell you one thing. How and what is happening behind the scene. But before that, let me tell you another thing. It's deployment. It's AWS deployment. And there are thousands of ways to to achieve something in different ways. So I'm showing you one such way. There might be other. One is bad, another one is good. So I'm not just going into an argument that you should do this, rather this is good, that is bad. All I'm doing is, see my friend, this is how I'm solving the things. Now, once you understand the process, you may search for some other results. You may try something new. All I'm just teaching you one simple thing so that you can fix it with short span of time. So I'm not in that argument that this is good, that is bad. So you are the decision maker here. Now let's move on and try to understand what is happening behind the scene. You see that I have requested for backend let's write code, right? So what I just said, first of all, this request is will be going to backend, Nginx, and Nginx will say, oh, and that request, the first word is backend. Okay, my friend, this request will be handed over to the backend, and backend will say, okay, admin prodhan or some visitor is asking for let's write code route. Okay, that request is hand over to let's write code route now. And then once it's processed, the response is sent back to the browser. That is what it is, a normal scene, right? But that is a problem. If you see in the Nginx file, we have kept an num called backend. Now, once the nodejs receive the request, nodejs doesn't know that this backend word came from Nginx, or it came from something else. It came from Mars. It came from Jupiter. Backend doesn't know about it. The only thing backend see is that I have to match a route where the backend word is present, and then it should be a slash, it should be let's write code. So the backend is trying to match a route called backend slash let's write code. Backend is not trying to match let's write code. Is it? No, it is not. Now, there is no such route called backend slash let's write code. If I just show you in the terminal, cat app.js. Do you see we have any kind of a route called backend slash let's write code? No, we don't. We have only let's write code. So the backend was not able to find any route, and that is the reason, my friend, we cannot get back and let's write code. This is a traditional typical error that what we get to see in a Next.js in a Node.js application with Express. If Express is not able to find any route, he's going to return this particular error. Now, is it a viable solution that I go to my application and edit every single route and add one new word called backend so that I match with every single route? Is it what I should do? No. Yeah, technically you can, but let me show you one of the quickest way, and that is, my friend, this one. This online, you see this small piece of code, just copy this. It will be under description, so you just need to copy. Now go back to your terminal and edit your app.js or index.js or server.js, whatever the file you are having. My friend, is it okay? Now, wherever your middleware code is, or on top of your application, after the app is mentioned, this app, and maybe after also port, and after app is totally fine, or whatever you like, just paste it, this code. What it does is it removes that part. It removes backend, API, whatever that word you mentioned in the Nginx, it doesn't care about it. It just remove it. And that is one of the quickest way to fix it. Now, my friend, let's start the server manually once again. And let's try to reload it. This time the backend is going to be removed. So it will be just only admin pradhan / let's write code to backend server. But technically the main request is admin pradhan.tech /backend / let's write. But the backend will be removed. So the backend will say, I have to process let's write code only. Let's reload it. It's working, isn't it? It's working pretty nice. You see that, hey, I am wrote and the port. Oh, my bad. There is no space, but leave it. It's okay. You understood why I have added just these couple of lines? Because I wanted to remove that particular word, and all of the routes will work like pretty seamlessly right now. So we have deployed our front end, we have deployed our Node.js backend, and we have sent a request from our browser. Now just tell me one thing. We have requested from browser. Cannot my application request for the same API from using Axios or maybe Fetch API? Yeah, it can. So technically, we have deployed entire application. But in the next video, I'm going to show that my front end was able to pull the data. Let's go ahead and try to see that video. Bye bye.